And that's why people really respect Madam a lot. And she's the queen of the reunion so far for me. Real Housewife Ultimate Girls Trip Africa reunion is out. I was not expecting us to have a reunion, first of all. I thought that after Rio, it's so long to the ladies, but they're here and now we have to talk about them. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vakim. The host for me was it was really emotional to me. I think that the host should be there, but should not be there at the same time. If you understand what I'm saying. However, I like how he piloted the entire show. I like that the questions he asked were just really direct, and there's really nobody left behind that I would say, oh, this person never said anything. Even Zena, they were able to squeeze out words from Zena. So I like that about this show. And the first thing they're also saying that the Nigerians were the best dressed during the show. If they're going to be asking me who was your favorite housewife fashion wise, I would say Annie. Moving off on the entire fashion talk, Jojo came with a skeleton attached to her dress, which I thought was very uncomfortable. She went through all that trouble just to prove a point to Dr. C and Zena. There's some things you hear and you don't even need to address them. After some minutes, she dropped the skeleton as she should because it was nothing. They had their opinions about you, and that's their business. You don't have to even address anything. You and Dr. C had no personal issues during the trip, so Dr. C has no time for accountability at all. The only time she felt accountable and she apologized was when she told Crystal sorry for the entire itchy whatever thing that she called her IP, according to Crystal. So she apologized for that because it sounded like, okay, it sounded off since it was being repeated. Somehow it sounded off. Annie came guns blazing at Crystal too, that Crystal was actually propositioning to the crew of the show. And they showed receipts. Another thing I loved about this show so much was that it showed receipts. A good time was when Annie revealed that, okay, Crystal was propositioning to these cast and crew members that actually married. And the receipt was there. That's something I really love about the show so much because the receipts are going to be shown to us. We're going to be getting more receipts next week because the ladies have accused Chris of a lot of things. And if you remember my previous videos, I've said it that except they're not showing us these things, all of the things look like an attack on Crystal. So until they show us proof that okay, Crystal is actually this demon baby that they portray her out to be. I really hope for Crystal's sake that she was not being racist at any point of this at all. But it does not also take away the fact that the women they came for Crystal in a way that was unfair, especially Miriam at the beginning of the show. Done. Crystal and Miriam are never trying to even have any conversation about that at all. Maybe next week they will have a conversation, but from what I'm saying, I don't think they're even interested in having a conversation at all. I hope that Miriam takes accountability for that because Miriam loves accountability so much. I hope she takes accountability for that party boss scenario that happened because she just came at Crystal for no reason at all. And that's what snowballed or that's what spiraled to the entire thing that happened during the trip. It just really caused this chaos in the trip. So I hope that Miriam takes accountability for that. Zena and Princess Jokoko, I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to say that Princess Jokoko is the one at fault here because you can't just sit down and tell somebody boring. You do not know me from anywhere. And I think it was unfair to Zena. And there are ways that you can tell somebody things. Now the woman revealed that, oh, she even had medical conditions. She's still saying, oh, yeah, sorry about your medical condition, but you're boring. And I never really I can't remember any time I had any personal issues. So I think that Princess Jokoko was wrong for that. Madam and Dr. C is still wrong. And I love how Madam handled herself so gracefully. That's what I always say, that we are grown. We are in 2026. Nobody's really enjoying toxic TV. Maybe we are a little bit, but people also love wholesome content. And that's why people really respect Madam a lot. And she's the queen of the reunion so far for me because she's really just not interrupting anybody. She's saying her own side of the story. And I have not seen any point where Madam is wrong. She did not gossip about anybody. Dr. C loves to lie and she's comfortable with people seeing her lie. So I think so. Because even they went to confirm with the embassy that Dr. C was aware that Zena also had his visa. But Dr. C said no such thing. So it made me look at her in a funny way. For now, Crystal is still like the main topic, Crystal and Dr. C, then Madame. But the main topics this first part, then also Princess Jekoko. Next week, I'm going to be running with my head to press play because I want to know what Crystal said that made women think that, oh, she's so terrible. And the entire thing about the propositioning for to the crew members, absolute jail time. I do not like that at all. You made people uncomfortable because as Annie said, if the tables were turned, that's an harassment case. And that's true because why are you following me? Like you are scaring me right now. You're making me uncomfortable. So she apologized for that actually, but still Crystal does not really think she's wrong, but she just said, okay, maybe I went too far. I am sorry. So let's just take that apology as it is, but I think it's just face value. I just say face value apology anyway. But let me know what you think in the comments. Are you enjoying the reunion so far? I'm so sorry if my review is all over the place. That's because watching the show, I just felt okay. Nothing really memorable happened here, but I have to come and tell you about it. So let me know what you think in the comments. You would just like and leave. I'd really love to hear your opinions. Which housewife do you think is the queen of the reunion right now? I think Madame is the queen of the reunion right now because she's just handling herself so gracefully. Dr. C. Well, yeah, let's know what you think in the comments. Goodbye.